Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am Adam300S. This is the second video on this channel, and what this channel is about tips, hints and what to do. And on the what to do section, if you are confused about anything I have been talking about or you want any advice on anything, I will do my best to answer it on a video I will make once a week. So if you leave a comment on this video, I will read the comment, see whether it's worthy of me making a video, and I'll make a video and answer it. And it's only going to be about RC products or RC in general. So no stupid things like do you have a girlfriend or anything. Okay, thank you very much, so let's get on with the video. Right, on today's video, what I'm going to be talking about is all different ways to bond your model aeroplanes together. So say you're building a model aeroplane and you need to bond the bits of glue together. You have all sorts of different bonding methods, and I'm going to show you the best types of glue on this video to do the job. And I'm also going to show you ways to seal the wood and ways to get the glue out there. Right, let's get on with this. Right, obviously the first types of glue you got, which is very well known, is super glue. Now there's all different types of super glue. This is the type that we use. This is thin CA, so it's for getting all those little niggly gaps, getting down in there and soaking in. This is medium CA. Medium CA is better for maybe filling gaps and bonding. They're both good at bonding, that's their job. And there's also there's one that's got a yellow label, which is called Slow Zap. And what that is a very slow curing super glue. We don't tend to use that here because we don't have any need for it. I don't really know what the purpose for that particular super glue is. So we don't really use it here. Occasionally we'll buy it for specific reasons. Right, that's it for this type of super glue. Very simple. Very well known super glue. Right, this stuff, as a lot of foamy flyers will know, is Teflon super glue. This is a medium glue, such as that type. So it's the right sort of thickness. And this one is foam safe for Teflon. So all you park flyers with all your little jets and things, this is good stuff for you. Moving on a little bit, it's a very quick video, just showing you the basics. Stuff to bond it, the stuff to make it go off quicker, the accelerator. Lots of different types. This is one type we've got, and this is one type we've got. No real difference, same stuff really, just in a different can and a different label. There's nothing more I can say about that, it just makes it cure quicker and causes a chemical reaction which in the end produces heat. Right, epoxies. Lots of different types of epoxy, lots of different types of epoxy that go off at different times. This is 1 hour epoxy. It's not our most commonly used epoxy. We tend to use 5 minute or 20 minute. This is all I had lying around at the time. Sorry I didn't have any other ones. You have the hardener and the adhesive resin. Mix them two together just right. You have this thing going off in 1 hour. It's stronger and more heat resistant than the 5 minute. That's why whenever you see maybe exhaust being put on manifolds, some people may find this shocking, but there is a model shop out there that uses 1 hour epoxy to bond and create a seal instead of a gasket around an exhaust onto your manifold of your engine. And they use 1 hour epoxy for that because it's not so heat resistant, it's not so strong, it'll never come off, yet it's not so weak that it'll just break easy and brittle. So this is what they would use. I'm not 100% on that, so don't quote me on that. That's what I've heard. And obviously you can get 5 minute, 10 minute, 20 minute, 15 minute, all sorts of different stuff. Right, this stuff we have discovered very recently. We just approached a model shop and said, would you mind trying this stuff out? It comes from J. Perkins, I believe, yes. And this is hinge glue. It's said as professional hinge glue. I've tried this stuff on different types of foam and it works. It's very easy, it's very flexible. It's basically a more flexible version of PVA, you could say. We use this stuff a lot. This is all we use now. It used to be thin CA. Now we use this because it's flexible. We've put it through its paces and it doesn't break. Good stuff. Now this stuff, similar, is canopy glue. Some people may out there have heard it. We just use it for gluing up canopies and things. Well, the name says it really. Yes, there's nothing more I can say about that. Dries clear. Very good glue. My dad always used it. Good stuff. The next one we got, along with the epoxy, I should have done this before, is what these are is micro balloons. Light, strong, sands easily. Says it all. Right, what this stuff is you would mix it with your 2-pack epoxy, such as that, and it would thicken it up, make it into more of a, maybe a gap filling, maybe, you know. That's what we use it for. That's what my dad's always used it for, and that's what I use it for. Now let me show you some of this stuff. Micro balls. If I can get some out into my hands. Micro balls. Basically looks like white powder. Looks, yeah, very light white powder. You just like that. It's a bit like sawdust, really. And now for the old-fashioned people, this is obviously wood glue. Those who were building many moons ago, when all you used to use was this white glue. This is obviously a weatherproof wood adhesive interior and exterior. Says it all on the label, really. Nothing too special about this stuff. It's just basic good wood glue, and that's what all they used to use back in the day. Nowadays, you don't tend to use this as much on models. You tend to use the epoxy and the super glue more. Right, onto the more of a sealing side of things, when you want to seal your wood. Right, for your bulkheads, the most commonly used is Tough Coat. And what this stuff is basically it's a fuel proofer for your bulkheads of your aeroplanes, when your glow planes or your gas planes in American terms. You don't tend to use it on electric because it's not required, but you could do. Yeah, says it all really. It just seals the wood and makes it fuel proof. And obviously it comes in that's your resin, that's your hardener, chemical reaction as usual, and it goes off. Your next one, balsa lock. You could use PVA, but the balsa lock do something to theirs which makes it very nice. It keeps tacky. And basically what you do, let me just do you a quick demonstration.